the US are so far ahead of like podcasting and content creation in from what I can see anyway in the bits that I like. And I'm watching their videos and I'm like going, fuck me, man, the UK is like the Stone Age in podcasting and some areas of content in
Yeah.
comparison. What do you think? Like, is it the same with you, or is it like more 50-50?
I mean, I feel like the UK has always been a bit behind when it comes to social media. Yeah, the US are very far ahead, especially in LA, man. They just got it quicker. Like, you know, the whole TikTok thing, they got it. They were like, yeah, let's hop on this. Like, and now people like Charlie, something's, I forgot the name, but it's like booming.
Charlie
Addison,
XX?
no.
If you're asking about
It's
TikTok,
Charlie's,
you're asking the wrong dude.
But Addison Rae is another one who's just booming. And like, you know, the UK are only just about getting onto TikTok. I'd say about this year-ish. They were like, oh yeah, this TikTok thing. Whereas, you know, back last year, America was already on it. Same with like YouTubers, you know, US were like, we understand this US. We understand the YouTuber hype, and, you know, let's jump on this. And, you know, they started having teams around them, you know, helping them act as if, you know, I guess there were celebrities and all of this and that. Whereas the UK just ain't on that. They're still focused on, you know, old celebrities and this and that. Like, you know, I was watching Gogglebox because I was on it the other day, and I was watching this. I was like,
you're like, my bits were great.
Well, I was like, this is such a boomer like show.
Yeah,
It's so like, I just like the whole. I would never even post that on my YouTube channel because it's just so. It's not. There's not enough action. It's so like slow, and the editing was just off. It just. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I know I could have done a better job, but like that's just how I am. Like I just.
Is it impossible for like the traditional media of like, you know, the traditional TV and radio and all the rest of it? Is it impossible for them to like reach a younger audience, like because the audience has gone to YouTube?
I think it's done. It's done now. Yeah, I think the only way is through certain shows. So Love Island is one that captures the teens and the young people. Yeah. But besides that, there isn't really anything else that I know of, really. But I'm not really clued up when it comes to TV because I don't look at TV. I don't watch TV.
I don't watch TV.
Watching Gogglebox was like the first time in months, if not years, of me going, oh, let me watch something on TV. It's normally I'm always watching Netflix, YouTube, E4, just on like my Xbox app, etc. Like I never go on TV. Like even for football, I watch it on Sky. I don't go on, you know.
You don't fuck with the terrestrial?
Oh man, nah, bro. Because it's just so boring. It's so boomer, bro. I don't know. It's just so dated, and obviously, you know, there's an audience for that still, and that's why they still, I guess, cater to that audience. But you know, best believe this new industry of online content creators are taking over, and like in 10 years time, it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. Maybe even 5 years. It's already happening.
It's here.
Now,
it's here. Like it's definitely here. It's definitely here. Like what about like with your like music and like tastemakers and stuff like that? Do you care when people play it on the radio? Like does it like do you like have specific tastemakers that you're like, oh, like that's sick, like such and such has played it?
I think
or
for me, so like
that's still all fully on YouTube.
Oh no, it was cool with Kiss. I thought that was really cool when Kiss played my tracks. I thought that was insane. Capital Extra. You know, like there was a few radio shows, even in America, there was a few radio shows that were playing my songs, and I was like, this is sick. Like, because I remember back in the day, I used to listen to radio, and I saw a voice guy. I was like, would I ever be able to be on the radio? Imagine, that'd be crazy. And now I'm actually there, and it is cool. It is a cool feeling, but like, obviously, like the main, like what's big for me is like, how many Spotify plays have I got? How many Apple Plays that I got. That's I'm just
That's your
focused on
business, isn't
streaming.
it? Like,
Yeah, the streaming is just way more important. Even on YouTube, how many views have I got on the YouTube video? I feel that's just exciting for me because of like what I've been brought up in.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Hitting those milestones on those like digital service providers is
Yeah,
like is the way you almost it's your version of going, this is a gold album, this is a platinum album. Do you know, like that's
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you're hitting X million amount of streams. It's now billion, isn't it? Like that's where you want to get up to. You want to hit that
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
a
Well, I mean,
billion mark.
I hit billions on YouTube all the time. So like, I'm there like, why can't I hit it with music? And
Yeah,
the
why
thing
not?
is, it's not like, bro, it's not like I'm just there like just making trash music. I don't care, but I care about music.
Mm.
Every song that I make, I care about it. It's important. It's an embodiment of me, and it shows my progression in music. And I'm not gonna just release stuff. This isn't like a novel. This isn't just a money thing.
No,
If anything, money, like when it comes to music, is terrible. Like I make way more money doing YouTube. I'm way more money doing boxing. Like
that's what I was going to say. I mean, I was like bringing me on to my next point. Really, is like,
yeah,
it's like I mean, I run a DIY label. Like I've written a book about the music industry. I've worked in and around the
yeah,
music industry since I was 15, right?
yeah,
And I know, like looking at your, like if I had to draw some sort of like pie chart of your like assumed wealth, like
yeah.
the music side of things would be like, like the last bit of pie, like on a dessert where like
I'd say
you get
it's
it and you're
about
just like,
like,
oh
yeah, I'd say it's about like, I don't know, 10-15% maybe.
yeah, yeah,
If that, like, it's not big at all. YouTube is like 50-60%. And
yeah.
then
Mm.
obviously the boxing was the other stuff. And I guess brand deals as well.
Is
But
it
like, oh,
is it
sorry.
is it a positive or is it a negative or is it both to have so much money at such a young age?
I think both. I think it's a bit of both. Um,
It's
when I
pressure,
got,
right?
sorry.
It's pressure. Like I haven't to like. There's having a comfortable amount of money. There's being rich, and then there's having a bit where you're a bit like, fuck, right?
Yeah, it definitely, especially when I was younger, when I started going crazy, I was buying the Lambo. I was just buying, crazy,
Love
random
that, by the
things.
way.
Yeah, I was just there like, I was excited. Like I would go on shopping sprees and stuff. I had an old mate of mine that was just a bad energy for me because he'd make me think I was untouchable. I was the best of the best. He was just up my ass the whole time, just constantly boosting my ego
You
and
don't
wasn't
need that.
grounding me at all. Bro,
Yeah.
no, you do not want that because then you lose reality. You lose touch with reality. You don't.
Mm.
You struggle to like empathize with people, and you struggle to just connect with people anymore. So eventually I got rid of him because I cut him off because I was like, I need to have people around me that ground me and just yes, I get number 2 album in the UK, and they go, oh, that's cool. Like, they're not there like, yo, you're insane, you're the best, bro, you can do anything, oh my god, bro. They're just like, yeah, that's cool, that's dope. This song you made, yes, I actually really like it, it's really cool. Like, it's nice and humbling, and I need that, and it's important for me to always have that, and I feel like that's a key part of my success. People that aren't yes men. I don't have any yes men in my scene. If you're a yes man, I'll just kick you out. That's just it. Like I despise yes men.
You
I
need to
want
be
people who are
challenged.
real.
People
Yeah,
people need to be challenged to move forward, and they need like you need like a missus or your mom or your dad or your brother or whoever it is to be able to tell you that your shit stinks.
yeah. Oh, best believe my girlfriend tells me that, man. Trust me. Yeah.
Shut the door.
Sometimes she's a bit too real, and I'm there like, yo, that kind of hurt. But
I assume by this stage, like your folks have completely and utterly like come to terms with it. Like, I mean, because it must have, as much of a roller coaster as it has been for you being in the eye of the storm and all the rest of it. But for them to have like 2 successful kids who are like blazing up like the numbers online, like they must be like going, what the fuck happened?
well, yeah. I mean, at the beginning they were just very against it, but like obviously now they're just they're fully embracing it because they're just like, oh, this is just the new world we live in. This is it. Like, obviously a lot of people hate change, but change comes, man, and you have to be able to adapt or you just get eaten alive, and it's just how it is. So
What's the most like bougie thing that you've bought for your parents?
just jewelry, man. Just a lot of jewelry, just like chains or watches, etc. So yeah.
That was like the first
Or
thing.
just houses. Well, the first thing was a house, obviously.
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah, just like gifts, like jewelry and